This season may be awful, but I'm telling you,
next season. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name remains Egbenwe. Don't forget to subscribe. Hello to all sport lovers. You're welcome to the Premier Sports Fan Center show. And this is a live segment of our show. Today we are bringing to you the live matches of the UEFA Champions League, the biggest tournament in the world, and the tournament that's the dream of every professional footballer. Today is a match between Paris Saint-Germain versus Bayern Munich, and on the other side is a match between Tottenham versus AC Milan. Big matches line up for you today. Well, with me on the studio is Mr. Yemi. Adeyemi, most of you know him, a regular guest.
Good evening. Thanks for having me.
Right, good evening. The match has just started.
Yeah.
What have you seen so far? What's your feeling about this match?
It's a match where the two teams are attacking each other. So there's a feeling that there will be good in this game. Except if we see a match whereby they keep missing chances and chances. The feeling is there are going to be goals.
Right, you say there's going to be goals in this match. So we all are expecting goals, and we are expecting classical goals because we have seen the lineup so far. Mbappe is there and Messi is there. Messi probably is going to be Messi-less today. Well, let's go hear what the fans have to say prior to the match. A lot of fans have spoken about these matches of the Champions League lineup today. Let's hear what they say. I will be back in a moment. Don't go away. It's okay. This is a strong Man U fan. All right, how do you do today?
I'm good, sir.
Okay, today is the Champions League last round of 16, and it's going to be a cracker. A lot of fans have been talking. A lot of fans have been expecting the match to kick off so that they were enjoying the match. Like yesterday, Chelsea vs Borussia Dortmund came on, and it was a spectacular football, and there was a lot of entertainment. So, what's your name?
Abiola Juwon.
Abiola Juwon. Which club you support?
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich vs Paris Saint-Germain. Bayern Munich vs Paris Saint-Germain today, and it's going to be a cracker because these are the big clubs in the world. So who is going to take the day?
Bayern for sure.
Bayern for sure. Why do you say Bayern? Given the fact that you have Paris Saint-Germain, you have Messi, you have Mbappe, World Cup finalist and World Cup winner.
As long as Neymar is not in that match, I don't have any problem. Because first leg, it was mostly Neymar. Okay. Before Mbappe entered, PSG, they were useless. They didn't play anything. It was after Mbappe entered, they had chance. Yeah. So, even if Mbappe is around, I'm just happy my Sadio Mane is back. Okay. That attack, they will feel it. PSG defense, it was even Musiala that Ramos was holding last match. But now that Sadio Mane is there, we focus on another person now.
Now Sadio Mane is there. But do you think Sadio Mane is fit enough? Because people coming from injury like this, sometimes they used to be very afraid to put all their body in the ball. You don't think he will be very careful?
No, man, as an African man, Sadio Mane will put all his strength in that match. Okay. Because that Saturday that we didn't use him when he was sub, I knew that the manager had sense. He rested him for that day. Now he has rested for Sunday, Monday. Now today at least he'll play well.
All right, today you play well. What tactical approach do you think? Because look at the Bayern new squad. The tactical approach, will they have it to defeat Paris Saint-Germain?
Possession game. One thing about PSG, they like counter-attack. Okay. But once I have Alphonso Davies and Upamecano at the back, we'll still use possession game to destroy them now. Possession game for sure. All
right, don't you think Messi is going to score today like 2? Because already Messi is the second, when we talk about the Champions League, the highest scorer is the second all time. Behind Ronaldo, who has 140 goals. Messi is 129. Today we're trying to close the gap between him and Ronaldo.
Messi in Champions League this round of 16 is not going to do anything. See the first leg now. See his matches in the group stage. See the people he was scoring against. One team that they didn't even have logo in Google. I don't even know the name of it. They don't have logo. Maccabi Haifa or something. That was okay. They played against Benfica. See PSG. They didn't even beat Benfica home anyway. So PSG in this round of today, I'm not sure Messi is going to turn up.
You talk about Benfica. Benfica is not a small team. So what Benfica did to Club Brugge yesterday, they demolished 5-2. You know.
Bayern. You see our record against Benfica. If they give us in group stage, we don't even used to play draw. At least you see 3-0 for us. If they gave them, if they gave us.
Samo, the match between Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain, where are you supporting?
I favor Bayern to. Although I'm a Messi fan, but I favor Bayern to qualify.
You favor Bayern to qualify. Why do you think Bayern can qualify? Given the fact that in Paris Saint-Germain you are having 2 big players there, you know, 2 World Cup finalists. You're having Mbappe, you're having Messi, you know, 2 World Cup finalists, and we're expecting a cracker today. So what make you feel that Bayern is going to win to this match?
They might have all the superstars they want, but in the end, PSG is not a composed team. I watch them from time to time. They're not a composed team. For me, I feel like they are very overrated. They don't have I feel like they don't have what it takes to win the Champions League. They lost Neymar to a knee injury or an ankle injury. I don't know. I don't see PSG going through today.
You don't see PSG going through today. You know, already Bayern Munich is 1-0 ahead of Paris Saint-Germain, and today that makes them hungrier because we have seen a lot of teams bouncing back. Yesterday we saw Chelsea bounced back from 1-0 deficit to 2-1 aggregate. They have qualified for the round of round of 8, and today we are expecting that from Paris Saint-Germain. Don't you think it's going to be possible?
I mean, it's just here, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. That is the simple truth.
Anything can happen apart from the form. I say Paris Saint-Germain has not really been in form. We also saw Bayern Munich losing some important matches to small clubs. So don't that send a message to you that today's match is going to be full of surprises?
Well, what you can say for certain that it's going to be a cracker.
It's going to be a cracker. All right. When we look at the technical ability of Bayern Munich, we are still having Lewandowski, a danger man for Bayern Munich, and we are expecting surprises from him because in the recently he has been banging goal, and then today, we are also expecting a goal from him. So, are you thinking he's going to make a difference today?
Well, yes, he will. He really will.
All right. In the squad of Bayern Munich, which aspect of the Bayern Munich squad do you like so much?
I love the attack. It's full with bright attacking talent such as Musiala, such as Thomas Müller, Gnabry, Mane is back. Well, to say the least.
All right. What's your prediction for today's match?
It's 3-1 Bayern. Carry it anyway.
3-1 Bayern. 3-1 Bayern. So who are you expecting to be in the score sheet today?
I feel like Müller is a big game player. Müller is going to score. Mane is back. I feel like Mane is getting on the score sheet soon. Okay. And anyone else, maybe Mbappe might notch in one. But well, my prediction is 3-1.
3-1. All right. Let's go watch the match and see how it's going to come out. Thanks for giving us audience. Have a nice day. It is the Champions League today between Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich, then Tottenham vs AC Milan. So, what is your name and which club are you supporting?
Anyway, my club is not in the Champions League anymore. I'm supporting Barcelona. Okay. And my name is Kingsley.
And today, who are you supporting today?
Today, I'm going for PSG because my goat is there.
Your goat all time. I know, Messi. Is it Messi or Mbappe?
Yeah, that is Messi now. That is my old goat from Barcelona.
All right. The match between Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich is one of the toughest match that will be very difficult for anybody to predict. Because if you look at it, now Paris Saint-Germain are the wounded lion. They are 1-0 down in the first leg, and today they are playing the second leg. And it's going to be very difficult for them. Do you think they can come out of it?
The ball won't be that easy for me. It won't be that easy because Bayern Munich is not that small club. And they are already winning 1-0 away. Yeah. Now they are coming to their own home. You see, it won't be that easy. But anyhow, I believe Messi and Mbappe that is on the board. I believe there will be some changes. They will try their possible best. But this Neymar that I have injury now is one issue again. Because if 3 of them is available, it could have been more easy. But now nobody can predict. But
isn't there proper replacement for Neymar? Somebody who is more deadlier, somebody who is more dangerous than Neymar.
I don't hope so. Nobody is that deadly than Neymar that can replace it. Because if Neymar is fit, he will play. Okay. Because of this injury now, he will not play. That means they are going to make use of second person. That is it. Because if there is another dangerous person, that person will be benching him from beginning.
That person, okay. Now if you look at the Bayern Munich squad. If you look at the Bayern Munich squad, they also have dangerous attackers. And right now, the information I'm getting is that what is his name? This African man, Sadio Mane is back. You know all his exploits in Liverpool. In fact, it was Liverpool. When he left Liverpool, Liverpool is not balanced again. Right now, we'll be seeing him in Bayern Munich. And are you not afraid that today is going to demolish Paris Saint-Germain?
That is the main thing. We has Neymar. This guy is back. What is he called? Mane now. Mane is another big problem. Because only Mane in that front is very strong, and that one he doesn't like simples because he loves scoring goals. So I know it won't be easy for PSG to qualify this night, but I believe they will try their possible best.
Yes, of course they will try their possible best because one, you have 2 World Cup finalists, you have even World Cup winner. Messi is a World Cup winner. Mbappe, one of the World Cup finalists. You saw the cracker in the final of the World Cup. In fact, we've never had a beautiful World Cup final like what we had match between France and Argentina. It was one of the toughest final, and we saw what the two sides did. You know, Mbappe was able to prove himself, and Messi was able to prove himself. Don't you think they are going to bring it up today to the party?
They will try. That is it. They will try. But this one, you know, Germany. They are always, let me say, they are stubborn. As if you are following Muller, you will be hearing his comment from beginning. You know that one itself, it's not easy. But Barcelona, Bayern Munich, the same thing. We tried our best, but Muller said it won't be that easy. No matter how we try. No, Germany is not that small club. It won't be that easy. They have some young players that is doing well also. So I believe them. They will not just come and relax.
They will not come and relax because even right now they are on top of their league.
They are on top of the league. But they are not doing that well because Borussia Dortmund is like 49 points and them they are 49 points also. It's like goal differences. That is what they are using to lead. But when it comes for Champions League, I believe Champions League have its own different spirit. It's just like this thing Real Madrid is doing in La Liga now. We are giving them like 9 points difference. But when they come to Champions League, you see what they did to Liverpool. But like their last match with Real Betis, they played draw. They couldn't win Real Betis. But watch them in Champions League now. You will see because I believe there is different spirits in Champions League. So everybody is very, very serious. So
the moment you hear that song,
yes, everybody is very. Yeah, they are always ready.
All right. What is your prediction for today's match?
I predict the ball will be like it will be 2-1
in favor of what?
It will be Kingsley from Bayern Munich is going to score.
Okay.
Then I believe Mbappe is going to score. Either Mbappe score 2 goals or Messi will score 1. He'll score 1.
All right. Nice talking with you. I hope you are welcome back. You've had the fans, hungry fans, excited fans. They've spoken, you have heard what they say about today's Champions League. You are welcome back to the studio. Mr. Adeyemi, you heard what the fans said about today's match. Can you just summarize everything they said so far?
Many of them, there's a Barca fan among them. Whenever you see Barca fans, they're always with Muslim. As their own goat. Maybe it's as soon, I don't know. But
Maybe it's as soon.
there can only be one goal.
All right.
Pele of Brazil, the late Pele of Brazil.
Uh.
So let's just start with this.
All right, that is your own opinion. Back to what is happening on the field. And it is 24 minutes into the first half of the match, and it is goalless. It is goalless draw. Nobody has scored yet. Paris Saint-Germain are pressing. A goal. It is 1 for Paris Saint-Germain and 1. So far, do you see the play go? Very interesting night of football, and on the other end, it is still goalless draw between Tottenham and AC Milan, and it has been a cracker too. And it's AC Milan who has taken possession of the game. They have 54% of the ball, and Tottenham have 46% of the ball. And no goal attempt for AC Milan, but 1 goal attempt. That is all. 1 goal attempt for Tottenham, and that is. And we can see Paris Saint-Germain now. Oh, it's still on. It is Messi who is trying to score, but oh my God, that would have been the first goal. The defenders, they surrendered Messi, and the goalkeeper Otto was out. He was almost beating them. Mr. Yemi, how do you feel about that?
That was a good attempt. Many people's goat failed to score that. Very beautiful.
Many people's goat, and it's not your goat too.
No, you can't see. Football is clear. You can't compare somebody who won 3 World Cup with one. Who has how many goals? Like, it's not there's no comparison. But he's a great player, but he's not the greatest of all time. But it was an half chance, and he did what he could. But he was surrounded fast by about 4 bodies in the box.
4 bodies, 4 defenders on the box in the box against Messi, and there was nobody there to assist him, but he was still trying moving on. But let's look at the lineup. Let's look at the tactical formation of the 2 teams. Here for Bayern Munich, it is 4-2-3-1. 4 defenders, 2 midfielders, 3 forward, and 1 finisher. And for Paris Saint-Germain, it's 3-4-2. 3-5-2. 5 midfielders for Paris Saint-Germain. What do you think the manager is trying to achieve here?
He's trying to attack. When you check that formation, you will see after the 3 defense, you see the 3 line of the midfield. The 2 wingers are joining more of the attack. So when you look at it that way, you see that the coach wants to attack. He wants to attack and attack because they really need it. Because they first need to score to come back into this game. And if this game ends like this, they will need to carry a chartered flight back home.
Well, will it be a good news? Will it be a good news to you if Paris Saint-Germain lost this match? That means Messi will not continue. That means they'll be going home. That means Mbappe will be going home, and we'll not see the beautiful football we saw in the World Cup.
No. I'm not a Messi enemy. I'm just a football fan that likes to say things
as it is. Yeah.
So, for me, anybody that wins, anything goes. For me, I'm just a neutral. I'm not a fan of Bayern. I'm neither a fan of PSG. But I'm a fan of good football. Let the better side win.
You're a fan of good football. Let the better side win. Why I like talking about Paris Saint-Germain? Because we have seen a lot of prospects in Paris Saint-Germain. Right now we are having Mbappe. Mbappe has scored 40 goals in the Champions League. He has featured 60 times in the Champions League, and he has scored 40 goals. That means he has scored up to 0.5 goals in each match. And we see him, I think he's the fastest player that has played less match and scored more goals.
Of course. Mbappe is a revelation. And he has been fantastic for football. Towards the time Messi and Ronaldo is about leaving the scene, we need some big players too that can become the subject matter, that can become the people we talk about. And Kylian, so far so good, has been living up to expectations. Yeah. Very fast.
Kylian has been living up to expectations. Look at the way Bayern Munich is controlling the midfield. They have taken over the midfield from Paris Saint-Germain. They are in control and they have held the possession. And any moment from now, I think they're looking for a possible chance to get through that 18 ball so that they can make a score a goal.
Teams like Bayern, they want to play you. They want to take the possession. That's how they play. They are a traditional side. So if PSG don't want to surrender ball possession to them, they can pay dearly for it.
Yeah. Bayern Munich, they are good in terms of possession, and Paris Saint-Germain, they are good in counter-attacking. So Paris Saint-Germain, they are waiting for that moment of counter-attacking so that they can hit them every single opportunity that get their way.
Of course, in football, it is about waiting for your moment and taking your chance. So the two of them, they will play. Once they get their moment to attack, they try to attack and score. And this kind of game now is like a banana peel. 1-0 is a very, very thin. And now that football, there's nothing like a way goal. So you just have to give your best.
All right, viewers, our line is open. You can call us 080675420 and 82. You can call in, and we are here for you. Let's discuss. Let's hear your view. What is happening in the Champions League? Let's talk about Messi. Messi is another reason why Paris and Germany need to remain in this Champions League, because it is an opportunity for Messi to close the gap between him and Ronaldo. Messi has 129 goals in 163 matches playing in the Champions League. So he has the opportunity. Ronaldo is not in the Champions League. Ronaldo have 140 in 180 something matches played in the Champions League. So he has 11 goals to meet up with Ronaldo.
So far so good. With the way Messi is playing, and I think he can still play a year, 2 years, sometimes 3 years in PSG. And with those years, he's sure that most likely that PSG, even if they are out of the Champions League, they will still come back next year. And that 11 goals is too short for a player like Messi. Messi can be Messi of old and score like 10 goals in 3 games.
All right. But Messi, because the only contender with Messi right now to get that highest goal scorer all time is Ronaldo. Now Ronaldo is with Al Nassr in Saudi. Do you think it is possible for Ronaldo to come to the Champions League? Because right now, just the shortest time he went to Al Nassr, he has been able to score 2 hat-tricks. Oh, an opportunity there for Bayern Munich. The goalkeeper saved it. Beautiful save from the right side, from the left side.
That was a good attempt from Musiala. Musiala really struck that.
Look at that. Oh. That is the replay. And he shot it, and the goalkeeper was able to score.
He's another talent waiting to hit the world of football. For you to know, he's less than 20 years. I think he's around 20. I think he's between 18 and 21. Musiala, and he's playing like this. So you see, there are talent, and you see, this guy also has a link to Nigeria. I think one of his roots is a Nigerian. It's just, many like Karim and Adeyemi, they are playing for Germany. So it's just a beautiful player to watch.
A beautiful player to watch. If they had scored that goal, we would have said it is over for Paris Saint-Germain, because it will be 2-0 on aggregate.
Football has showed us many things that you don't write people. And now any average football fan yesterday will write Chelsea off.
Yeah.
And they came back to do the unexpected. So football is mostly unpredictable. You can be leading 3-0 and everything can still change. So that's how football.
That is how football works. That is how football works. Bayern Munich has taken over the possession. Now they are having a free kick. They are having a free kick from the left side, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Bayern Munich in the 18 box of Paris Saint-Germain, trying to create chances so that they can any little chance they can make the goal.
Of course, they want to try to.
And the goalkeeper picked that one.
Seal the victory because they know that one is too small, and they are playing at home again. Doesn't really show much again because it's just for the presence of the fans. And once the opponents are experienced players that can play well even without the support of fans, then it will be like a neutral venue. So with that one goal, it's too small. So they need to find one more goal and get ahead.
They need to find one more goal and get ahead. And the five midfielders, the 5 midfielders brought in by the manager of Bayern Munich, is it paying off for them?
When you talk about Bayern, they are one of the biggest sides in world football, especially in Europe. So they have a template of how they run their thing. Putting a coach there just has to continue their style of play. You can't come and start changing Bayern to a very old style kind of thing, like Conte likes to arrange his thing. So whoever is coming in wants to come and play that kind of football. And for now, Bayern has not been the Bayern we knew. Bayern has not really turned up this season. The way we know them to.
Yeah, the way we know them to. Something is missing. Lewandowski is missing, right? Lewandowski is missing, and his absence has made the form of Bayern dropped.
No, even before Lewandowski left, they had been declining. So you see that many of the time now they are trying to buy young talent, likes of Delete, Upamecano, this guy, giving Musiala more game time. And there's this young guy too, Alphonso Davies, they are left back. Those guys are still young, and they still have a whole lot ahead of them. So when you listen to Klinsmann, this former goalkeeper of Bayern, Kahn.
Okay, Oliver Kahn.
One of the things he used to mention is that they need competition in the team. So most of those guys they brought in, it's not as if he's sure that they will see the
somebody's going out.
Competition.
Yeah. Injury has taken him out, and a replacement this early stage at the 35th minute.
That kind of injury can be a really, really decisive factor for them.
It can really be. That means Paris Saint-Germain need to rearrange their squad.
Because that guy, Marquinhos, is one of the rebels that arrange the team. I said the team, arrange the defense. You see that defense line? When you are playing the defense, you need one man that will control the defense, that will call the 6, call the 2, call the left back. So that's the kind of guy that they just need. So he will be greatly missed.
All right, he will be greatly missed. Let's talk about the manager, Nagelsmann and Gaitia that is the manager of Paris Saint-Germain.
Nagelsmann is young. He's one coach that started his career at a very young age. Where even, he rose to fame while coaching Leipzig. He has not really been that fully fantastic. He's just doing the needful. Just to fight, just to win the trophy. Oh, that was a good chance.
That was a good chance. That was a good team.
When you fight for the title, okay, if it comes, fine. But once you lose the title in Bayern, the season you don't win anything, you're as good as gone. So he knows that. That's why at least he always wants to win something.
Pochettino was the manager of Mauricio Pochettino was the former manager of Paris Saint-Germain. We saw his exploit in Tottenham. Tottenham is playing today. Tottenham, we saw. And the chance, a free net. The Did he make it? Oh, no. A free net. It was saved by the defender.
That was a good defensive work from Delete. After a very stupid error from Jan Sommer, the goalkeeper of Bayern Munich. That was... He must take Delete to the bar after the match for saving his ass.
Free. The goalkeeper was not in the goal post. It was not in the post.
The error. It was the one that lost the ball.
That's the ball. The goalkeeper was not there. He was just there, one-on-one. I don't know why he played that kind of shot. Sometimes as a footballer, I know. Is it that when you are playing football, when you see the goals to score, will you still have that kind of tension?
No, you know that when you are in front of goal, look at this error.
Look at it. There was nobody. Look at it.
Cleared the ball. Why was he trying to dribble in that small space? When you are in front of goal, you always want to pick the right spot. You cannot have too many decisions in your mind. You end up losing the chance. So once you get the ball, you face the post, you decide once where you want to put it. And you can put it there, and the goalkeeper gets it. So sometimes you can overplace it. Sometimes you want to place the ball will just move up and go above your back. Many of it is not as if it's intentional. It's just that when you stroke the ball at times, it can result in a different thing than what you had.
Well, but that was the best chance for Paris Saint-Germain that was missed, and we see Barcelona have taken over the play. Bayern Munich has taken over the play. And Paris Saint-Germain is still waiting for a counter. They're still waiting for a counter. I don't know what is happening.
You know that, see, it is Bayern thing that they play good football. So first, Bayern will entertain you, give you goals to talk about, and give you trophies. That's how they do their thing. That's why when you pair fixtures like this, no matter how much PSG has spent, you will still tilt towards Bayern Munich rather than them.
Another save from the goalkeeper.
I said it earlier, this will be end-to-end stuff. You will be at the edge of your seat for the rest of the match, honestly, because, it's going to be a fantastic game of football.
It's going to be a fantastic game of football. Have you really seen Messi? Has Messi actually come to the party?
Messi has not really come to the party in this game. It will take more.
Another opportunity of counter. That was too much. That was too much.
It should be around the 40th minute of the game now. It should be around the 40th minute. And we have not seen goal.
We have not seen goal, and we're still expecting goal. Yeah. It is the 43rd minute, 45th minute. Any moment from now, we're going to see the additional time. And it's still goalless for both sides. It's goalless for Tottenham versus AC Milan. Then Bayern Munich versus Paris Saint-Germain. It's goalless draw. A lot of expectation for today's Champions League. We were expecting much goal, but we have not seen any goal in the first half. That means anybody that play highest scoring half, maybe it's the second half highest scoring, that means you're going to get your 2 points, 2 odds.
That is if there's a goal in the second half. Sometimes football, you can't really predict it. One of the beautiful things about the game is that it's a game mixed, mixed feelings. Some people are crying because of their ticket. While some will be laughing. The same way people carry the Bayern first half, some people carry stage draw. So it's the same thing. It's either you are crying, you cry or cry, or you are happy. Any which way, football will move on. Football will always move on. And it's just our duty to enjoy the game.
Yeah. It's our duty to enjoy the game, to sit down and enjoy the game. Because
after a long day.
Yeah. Because right now it is a beautiful match we are watching here. Both teams have come, have really represented themselves, because you can see the ball flowing from both sides of the half.
Of course, when you see it, when you look at this game now, you can see Kimmich is the orchestrator commander-in-chief of the midfield forces of Bayern Munich. When Kimmich plays, Bayern plays. That guy was a right back. They had to move him forward because of his vision, his pass accuracy, his technique. The guy is a very gifted footballer. People don't talk much about him. You just talk about the varieties of this.
See the movement of Messi.
But when you look at Kimmich is a fantastic player.
After the opportunity, oh, that one was too much. Yeah, that was a beautiful pass, but his first touch on the ball.
You know, the game now is bringing more fireworks than we expected, and I think it's a good thing.
If you look at Messi, and each time Messi holds the ball, you see 3 to 4 defenders around him. 3 to 4 defenders, they surround him, not to move. Is it that still dangerous? Because this Messi, a lot of people are saying he has dropped form. But why is it that you are seeing so many defenders coming around him to stop him from moving?
No, you see, they say form is temporary, class is permanent. Messi might not be playing well, but when you present him with a chance, he can have 3 chances and score the 3, and that's the end of the game. So this kind of players, you don't just think about form, you think about their quality, what they can bring to the table when you give them the chance. I think it's the 45th minute of the game already.
The 45th minute of the game, and in the other end, it is the 36th minute. The match between Tottenham versus AC Milan did not start because of traffic. But now, if the match between AC Milan and Tottenham, it is 55% for AC Milan possession and 45% for Tottenham. 2 goals attempt for both. That time is wrong. You know, it is 2 goal attempt for both sides. Shot off goal 2 for AC Milan. Corner kick 2 for Tottenham. And no goal yet.
Yes. You know, when you look at all these games, it is a knockout stage. So everybody is trying to play to the challenge. Yeah. Everybody is trying to be careful. Because you don't want a situation whereby you concede a goal and your opponent defends with their life. So this kind of game, you have to be cautious. Look at it. It was the second half Bayern scored at the first leg. Yeah. It's still the same way. They were both cautious. When you see things like this, matches like this, you have to respect your opponent, but not too much respect.
Yeah.
But you have to still respect them.
You have to yes, you have to respect your opponent, and too much of respect. That's what we are seeing right now. That I've brought to the end of the first half, and it is goalless draw for Paris Saint-Germain versus Bayern Munich. 0-0. There is no goal.
Yes.
So,
second half, let's see if they will give us goals to change.
Yeah.
Let's just hope. You know, we can only hope that goals will come. So let's hope that the goals will come in.
We definitely hope that the goals will come in the second half, because Paris Saint-Germain needs to come back and equalize this goal. A 1-0 in this very particular match, that is 1-1 aggregate, and that is we'll be hoping for a penalty. Extra time before a penalty.
Yes, of course. You know, I think 2 seasons ago, early last year, they removed the away goal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2 seasons ago, right? So they removed the away goal. That means whatever it is you are doing and all, forget it. If you like, score 5. They will just they will just get it, get what they need to get done. Move on with it. So it's just about being careful, because a away goal is not available. You are judged by what you play. That's it.
I think that is a very beautiful new rule. You understand what I'm saying? That's a very beautiful new rule. It brings some sense of seriousness into the
seriousness before.
Yeah.
Why actually they removed the rules was that they felt that there was no need. Before, why they introduced the rules was that it was more difficult to play away score away from your home. But now, there's not much difference between home and away. When you look at it, it's almost the same thing. So that's why.
All right, the match between Tottenham and AC Milan still stands 0-0, and it is the 39th minute. They're having 6 minutes left to play, you know, and we can see Antonio Conte is back after.
He has been back a few games.
He has been back, and we can see him since the resumption of since he came back. This is his first Champions League match that is conducting.
Of course, you know. If you look at the way Tottenham is playing, Conte likes conservative football. The kind of football whereby you soak the pressure and hit your opponent on the counter. So that would justify why you have seen that AC Milan has been in charge of the football. Let's see how it will go. But today, it seems like we will not be seeing harvest of goal.
Yeah, today we will not be seeing harvest of goal in the match between Tottenham but I know the second half we should be expecting goals, because the second half is where determines who qualifies.
Of course.
Because that is the last moment of the game, and all seriousness we expected to see.
One thing is sure, we'll go over 2.5 is that whoever loses here is going to report the next bus or train or plane back to their account. And whoever wins will go to the next stage. So you don't want to bottle in. Like, you don't want to collapse like a pack of cards. So you have to be careful. That's why many times experience is very important in Champions League.
Yeah, experience is very important, because prior to the match, somebody was saying that I just hope that Conte will remain on the line so that he will not get a yellow card. And in this match, he has gotten a yellow card because he crossed the line, not on pitch.
You know that Antonio Conte is not a coach that will sit down one place. It's not like Harry Potter. Sorry,
Graham Potter.
So that they will sit down. I was surprised when I was seeing him yesterday shouting at the byline and saying, breakfast is free. When you see breakfast on the horizon, you always want to protect your job. So, yeah, let's just see. This game is getting more interesting.
It's getting more interesting, and this very particular game, we have seen 3 yellow cards for Tottenham. That's Romero, Lenglet, and the manager himself, Conte.
Yes, of course. When Conte arranged a team, you should know that there will be cards, because Conte himself is an aggressive manager. So when you look at that, you just have to, what can you say? You just have to look at it and laugh and laugh. You know, the way Conte behaves at the sideline, it's as if he's playing with the players on the field.
Yeah.
Even Arteta has that thing, Guardiola has it, Mourinho has it, but you know, Conte's zone is on another level, close to what coaches like Mourinho have. You know, Klopp too. When you see Klopp, it's as if Klopp is playing with them on the field. So all those characters, when you have those characters, a yellow card or red card is inevitable. One day, one way or another, you will be carded. Be it yellow card or red card. So it's just part of the passion of the game. The drive.
Part of the passion. Now, Tottenham is one of the England team right now. Do you think, because all the remaining England, Liverpool is playing coming from behind, because already it's having 5-2. The first leg was 5-2. Yeah, 5-2 deficit. Yeah, so you have to close the gap. You have to beat Real Madrid by 3 goals. More than 3 goals. Probably that was what they were practicing. How to score goal. That was why they gave Man U 7.
No, not really. They just wanted to use Man U to make a statement. And they did it successfully.
They did it successfully. But we hope, let me say, we expect them to repeat it against Real Madrid. That is where it's needed.
You know, Madrid, they call them Royal Madrid. Because they are royalty. What you try with Man U, you can't try it with Madrid. Madrid is a royal team. If Madrid lose 7-0, the coach can lose his job. That's how serious they are. They don't take mediocrity. So in Royal Madrid, no, they don't want to lose scandal. So you will hardly find that. And that Benabar has been a very favorable ground for them. And I think that fixture is over. It's done and dusted.
You can see Tottenham coming with precision. Right now, they are they're deploying every means possible to get to the 18 box of AC Milan, playing from all wings, right, left, center, and now a cross back to that wing. And it's open chance for them. Oh, he was supposed to play that shot, but from the right hand side, a cross there. Who is there? It is Song. Oh, Hurricane. But I think it's an interesting match. I can see Tottenham. They are trying to score, and they have taken over the match so far.
Of course, now Tottenham is trying to score. They need to score. If they don't score, they are out of the tournament.
Yeah.
So they need to score. Obviously, see, when you look at coaches like Conte, look at his record in Champions League. Yeah, he has not covered himself in glory. And look at the way Tottenham is playing tonight. So he's not looking like more of a league coach than a cup competition coach like Champions League. So his Champions League record has been woeful compared to the kind of clubs he has been coaching. And he really needs to improve on that.
Can we say that Tottenham made a very big mistake by sacking Mauricio Pochettino, the former manager? Because, he took them to Champions League final twice.
Of course. Yes,
you understand what I'm saying?
He was taking them back towards relegation.
That is...
No investor will look at his investment going down the drain. If you like, be the one that built it up to the level it is. They won't want to watch it crumble. So they have to just do the needful.
But I said, no manager have done what Mauricio Pochettino has done for Tottenham.
But no manager has had the time Mauricio Pochettino had
at Tottenham, yeah.
He had time. I think over 5 years or thereafter.
And Mourinho came, and Mourinho did not have that time.
Yes, they don't. Modern day football, it's either you win now or you go now. That's how it is.
It's either you win now or you go. Yes. But in Chelsea, Graham Potter is not going.
No, Graham Potter has not lost very well.
He has not lost very well.
Yes.
When last did Chelsea go to top in the league? When last did Chelsea go to 10th position?
Let me give you an example. If you look at the season Mourinho won the league last, Mourinho won it. I think that should be, if I'm not mistaken, 2014, 2015 or thereabouts, around that time. The following season that Leicester won, Abramovich was reluctant to sack Mourinho. It was when he started seeing that Chelsea was crossing 15 downward. He had to give him the sack letter. So when you see your team going down deep like that, you will not support Harry of any Potter.
You will not support Harry of any Potter. And let us look at the lineup of Tottenham. The formation is 3-4-2-1 with Harry Kane as the last man. We have Son and Kulusevski. Yeah, Son and Kulusevski, and we have Kane as the last man. Will they be with this very forward formation, with this forward selected by Antonio? Will he be able to get the required goal result?
This is practically the best forward they have for now. So when you need a game, you put your best legs there. Except you want to use one as a joker. And if you're playing a joker, it's too risky in this kind of time of the competition. You just have to put your best legs there. And that's the best legs, actually. That's what I'm after. Your son, Kane, Kulusevski, and there's another guy too. That one is on bench, but he has always been coming up from the bench this season. So when you look at Tottenham, that's the best they can give.
Yeah, when you look at Tottenham, that is the best he can give. But it's a very good squad. They are playing them, but they will not see a goal. And in the side of AC Milan, Giroud, a lot of expectation. I expected them, Abramovich, though he's old and is, I think, injury, right? He was one of the players who has scored above 50 goals in the Champions League.
Yeah, Abramovich is one of the greats of football.
Yeah.
It's just a sorry case that I couldn't win the Champions But Ibrahimovic is one player that a lot of guys look up to. And he's old already, so there's a limit to what he can do. He's in his 40s already. Yeah. So you can't expect much from that kind of a player. But thumbs up, still playing at that age. Fantastic.
Yeah, the match between Tottenham and AC Milan has come. The first half has ended. The first half has ended, and it is goalless draw. Goalless draw for the first half. Nobody scored. All the attempt, there was no goal. Is that a good result so far?
You can't do more than, you can't give what you don't have. They played the way they could, and they've not gotten the goal. So you can't give what you don't have. You just have to go and re-strategize and come back in the second half and do better. That's the only thing I see that they can't do.
In the second half, a goal for Tottenham. We make it 1-1 on aggregate. I'm looking at Tottenham that they have tired leg. Will they be able to cross the extra time line, additional extra time line? Will they be able? Because if you look at it, Hurricane, Song, they are not that young again for them to play 90 minutes football.
No,
and for them to play 120 minutes football.
The age range those guys are, they are still the age range whereby they should be able to play soccer. Honestly, they should still be able to play even to penalty shooters. They are not 35. Neither are they 38. Even Modric played against Brazil at the age of, I think, 37. And he played well till the extra time. It's just about fitness. So if you once you are fit, you are good to go. That's just all that matters. And you know, when you are fit and you have something you are chasing, you are determined, it will keep on fueling you and pushing you till you do the needful.
Till you do the needful. And let us quickly look at the possession, the statistics of the match that brought to the end of the first half. It is 48% for Tottenham possession and 52% for AC Milan. Goal attempt, 2-2 for each side. If you look at the goal attempt, it's not much. Just 2 goal attempts.
Yes, you know, the two sides are not really in the best of form. They are not consistent. So when sides are not consistent, that's what you see. You know, they just bottle things up. There are games that they turn up. Some games they won't turn up. And so that's just how it is. So you just have to look at it and just move on with it.
Yeah, the match between Paris Saint-Germain versus will soon resume. Paris Saint-Germain versus Bayern Munich will still start, and this is the second half. Is the determining half. The half that will determine who will qualify for the round of 8 in the Champions League. I think Paris Saint-Germain has all it takes to equalize this match and win this match. And I also think Bayern Munich has what it takes to hold on to Paris Saint-Germain and to control the match till it comes to an end, to take the possession, hold the possession, and take it to buy time. Well, let's see how it's going to play out in the second half, because I know the two managers are world-class manager, top-notch manager that can come with techniques in the second half to create difference. So now we can see from the dressing room the Paris Saint-Germain squad going back to the field to resume the second half. So what are your expectations in the second half?
The second half, we expect them to still attack, but they will be conscious. You know, when they are going for it, they have to be conscious so that they don't concede. But with time, I think we will still see a goal or two in this game.
With time, we will still see a goal or two, and I'm expecting that goal. I think it's like goal makes football beautiful.
Of course.
Once you are scoring the goal, you look the match look sweet. Like the goal between Liverpool and Manchester City. Oh, it was a thriller, and we were all happy, yes, hearing, just feeling the goals.
No, the game between Liverpool and Man U is not about being a trailer. That's a whitewash. That's what it is called. It is a pure whitewash. It is a disgrace, like humiliation. You know, it is despicable. And, you know, many Man U fans will almost burst into tears. They've seen Shege successfully.
Well, so they have seen Shege successfully. Woo-hoo, that's a beautiful way to describe it. Well, Man U fans are not here. I hope Olamide is here. It would have been beautiful, so that we tell him that this is they will hide their head in shame.
You can't lose like that scandalously and not hide your face. They hide their face.
All right, the second half have started. Bayern Munich vs Paris Saint-Germain. The second half has started, and it's Paris Saint-Germain who is playing from right to left, trying to create a counter there. Well, let's see how it goes. I expect Messi to score in this goal, to score in this game. I expect Messi to score in this game. Do you see Messi scoring this game?
You know, when you see great players like that, you can't really predict it. Even on their bad days, their performance will still equal average. Their performance will still equal average. Yeah, their performance will still equal average. You know, let me quickly, the starting lineup of Bayern Munich. We have Koeman, we have Choupo-Moting, Devier, Delight, Goretzka, Kimmich, Müller, Musiala, Sommer, Stanisic, and Upamecano. That is the starting lineup of Paris from Bayern Munich. So let's see the starting lineup of Paris Saint-Germain. We have Donnarumma, Skimi, Marquinhos, Mbappe, Mendes, Messi, Pereira, Ramos, Raúl, Verratti, and Vintiha. That is the starting lineup of Paris Saint-Germain. So, how do you see the lineup? The lineup is just what they can. Like, you can't start man in this kind of game, knowing that he's just coming back from a long injury. And you know, PSG is forced to changing one of their forwards, like even changing the formation since the day the news broke that Neymar is out of the season. So that has been a big miss for them because Neymar has scored 18 goals and 17 assists in I think 29. Those kind of players, when you miss them, you really miss them. You will feel their impact when they are not around. You know, just the moment Neymar came into Bayern Munich and he has picked up. That was when he developed. Sadio Mane. When he came to Bayern Munich, he picked up, and that was when this injury came. And he was missing in the African Nations Cup. And the World Cup. And the World Cup itself. He was missing in the World Cup. Yes, he was missing he was missing in the World Cup, where everybody expected him to come and make the difference. You know, so football, one of the things that make it unpredictable is injuries. Look at Benzema. He was the Ballon d'Or winner. He missed the World Cup. Diving into the World Cup. An opportunity for Bayern Munich. Oh, it was blocked. Mbappe played the ball and it was blocked by a defender there. We are in for a very interesting game. Because when you look at it, it will be an end-to-end stuff. You know, it's still early second half. Now, when it's now 9 minutes, where reality check is beginning to get to PSG, you start attacking more. And who knows, goals can come out. Okay, let's look at the substitute for Bayern Munich. We have Blind, Cancelo, Gnabry, Gravenberch, Ibrahimovic, Mane, Marzou, Sané, Sar, Tel M, and
Unrich. Those are the substitutes for Bayern Munich. Is he rich enough to come and make a difference?
Sometimes you don't need numbers. Sometimes you just need one man that can interpret the coach's instruction. One man that can do that is on their bench, a man. So, a good bench. The bench is good. So they are good to go.
They are good to go. And if we see Bayern Munich now attacking one-on-one with the goalkeeper, 2 defenders there to stop him, and the shot has been blocked.
You know this game is going to be empty and stuff.
Oh, you can see the fans, they are all holding their heads in protest. They are all holding their head in protest, and
Bayern has scored.
E.Choupo-Moting have scored for Bayern Munich. Will the referee give that? Let's see whether the referee will give that, whether VAR will call, whether the referee will call for a VAR, because I can see protests. If this is a goal, that means it's all over for Paris Saint-Germain.
Of course, the goal will be counted. Okay, the goal has been removed. They removed the goal. The goal has been chopped off.
All right. That means it's still open. The goal was cancelled. The goal has been cancelled by the VAR. The VAR have cancelled the goal. So that means it's still goalless draw. It's still goalless draw.
It's not still goalless. We don't know yet if it will be a draw. Because the game right now is now, banana peel everywhere. You step on one side, you meet yourself on the ground. So, it's going to be an interesting game. Let's just see, when this kind of games, where you enjoy it the most, when it gets to like 70, 75 minutes, where they now fully come out at each other.
So let's a replay of the goal check. I think we'll do. Let's see what the VAR is showing us. A replay of the goal cancelled.
The goal.
What is the VAR showing there? Oh, that one has gone. Well, that is not a discouragement for the Bayern Munich team. I think I can see them fighting back to score another goal. I think a goal for Bayern Munich will have considered it a sure victory for them.
Even this game has looked like a game that Bayern has been the team showing that they want to win. PSG has not really brought too much to the table. I still see Bayern qualifying from this season because they've really come to the party and they deserve the victory. Because PSG has not played up to expectation, especially what I was expecting from them. And when you look at it, the game it can be very, very unpredictable. So let's just watch and enjoy.
Well, if you see, the referee has stopped the play because some fans are throwing objects into the field. Fans are throwing objects into the field, and
yeah, they will deal with that. If they don't deal with that, that means Bayern will be fined. Those places, they have rules that govern everything. Just enjoy the game. Because the game this is the kind of game that you watch and you sit at the edge of your seat. Because the attack is going to be back to back to back to back.
now the game is balanced. Let us see at the possession. The possession now is 50-50, 6-6 goal attempt. 50-50 and 6-6 goal attempt. That means it's balanced and still 0-0. both sides are really being very careful, and we are not seeing you know, the kind of, I'm not seeing the kind of attack I expected. Having people like Messi, Mbappe, and the rest, having Muller and the rest, I've not seen that kind of attack I expected today.
You know that in this kind of game now, you can't really fully attack just like that, or else they will hurt you. Look at this.
It just froze when he got to that position. That place just froze.
That's a very stupid thing to do.
Oh, no, that is a bad tackle. They have injured this guy. That is a bad tackle from Bayern Munich player. But the referee say play on.
Game on. Game has to go. Nobody is saying it's far complete. He came to work and eat.
Okay, so somebody has played fair play. He has played the ball to throw in so that
he can receive medical.
Yeah, he can be attended to the.
Mendes, and this guy has been really, really good for PSG.
Look at that. That guy. Bayern Munich man that did that tackle deserve a yellow card. I think a replay on that from the VAR will show that. Just watch. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. It's okay.
You know that VAR mostly is for a specific decision in the game, maybe offside, goal, red card, penalty, and all. So it's not everything they check VAR. If they look at it now, there are possible red cards, then they can go and check it in VAR.
Yeah.
So it's very easy for everything.
You know, when people are beginning to protest, you can see protests from the line, from the manager's line, the coach line. They are all protesting that. I think when the protest is high, there is need for something that maybe if the referee did not see it very well or the linesman did not see it very well, and I think you can check.
You know that this kind of game now, it is a high tension game. The pressure, like that trending video, you see that pressure say wow. So there's pressure here. You see the two teams, their bench cannot be at rest right now until the end of the game. So everybody is under pressure. So when you're under pressure, you play with caution. And you can see that Bayern is not attacking too much. I say that you will always see men behind the ball.
They are attacking with care. They are attacking with care. I know.
There are men behind the ball. Look at it. But they've been the better side. Honestly, Bayern has been the better side.
I've been the better side. I remember those days of Robin Ajan. They will all live. The man would dribble from left to right, and though he's a spoiler anyway, he will destroy the defense and
waste the chance. But it got to a stage. He now really became more better at his finishing.
Yeah.
That he started scoring good goals. He was one of the people that led the Netherlands to the semi-final of the World Cup. I think for this 2024. Arjen Robben was a fantastic player for Bayern. I think he should be one of their legends. Guys are warming up there for PSG, especially with Sanchez and all. So, like right now, when you look at it, compared to what the fans said earlier on the prediction of this game, you can see that many of the times football is like biscuit. You don't know where to crack. So, it's still going on. The biscuit is still together.
Yeah.
And before you know it, anything can happen. And in football, truly, the worst things can happen in football.
I think there's a big chance for Bayern Munich, a very big chance for Bayern Munich there. Will the referee give that?
Muller, he loves playing basketball.
It is a goal for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich has hit one goal again. The first goal was disallowed by E.Choupo-Moting, and he has scored another one.
Of course. Of course. You know, when you have a team like Bayern, they work to feed the number 9. When they feed you, what will you do? You score goals. Sweet and beautiful goals.
That is excellent for Bayern Munich. They won away, and there is a sure hope of winning at home. That is a sweet victory. Back-to-back defeat for Paris Saint-Germain. You know, the last man, Choupo-Moting, you know, he has been spectacular in this match, and this is the result because the first goal was cancelled, but this one is given. Look at the goal. See it. I think there's a clean goal.
Look at the error leading to goal. Choupo-Moting has been consistent this season. Since this guy Lewandowski, so he really stepped up his game. And it's one of the reasons why Bayern has sit up in the table. Choupo-Moting he has been in fine form, he has been in good form, honestly. And they have even awarded him a year extra on his contract.
You know,
how can Verratti
look at that error, look at that error, look at that error. It was a defensive error, look at it. Right. And if he went down, there was no rough there. It's a clean goal. That's a very clean goal, look at that.
He destroyed his team. Oh no. You know, I was telling you that guy that left, it will affect their defensive coordination. Because now, PSG are halfway out of the Champions League.
Yeah, they are halfway out of the Champions League, except of course if they can arisen that spirit we saw in the World Cup final. The spirit we saw in Mbappe and the spirit we saw in Messi. It's nowhere to be found here today.
But you know, when you need the ball to be able to play, and when you have an opponent that's taking control of the ball, what will you do? So that's how it is. You need the
that is a chance for Mbappe. Oh, but that's a good defensive work there. Corner kick for Paris Saint-Germain. Corner kick for Paris Saint-Germain.
Wow.
Are you seeing the Paris Saint-Germain team? Are you seeing any seriousness? Are you seeing there's no anxiety? You know.
You know that PSG, they've not really passed that message that they are a serious club. Until they successfully pass that message, people will still go there and just want to go and collect their money.
And that is why you see players like Messi, we want to leave that club.
We want to leave PSG?
Yes.
But let's still hope, because they are trying to use money to tie him
down. Mbappe from the right side, pitch one man under. No dull moment.
It has been an interesting game so far.
If you look at the stadium, it's filled up with Bayern Munich fans. Yeah, they are there supporting Bayern Munich.
And a few away fans.
Yeah.
Away fans of PSG.
Away fans of PSG. But you can see the stadium is red. That is to tell you that most of the supporters there are Bayern Munich supporters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you sure? Because man, you can always wear red.
Man, you can always wear red, but in this kind of situation, oh, what a beautiful header there by who headed that ball? Sergio Ramos, and a beautiful save by the goalkeeper. Look at that. Good one, and a beautiful save by the goalkeeper. That is a spectacular play. That is what I expected to see in this. Those are the kind of game I expected to see in this kind of matches, where you have big teams.
That was a very good save from someone.
Yeah, good header and good save.
You know, Bayern has really missed Manuel Neuer to an injury that will keep him out for the rest of the season. So bringing in this guy this winter period, he has tried, but he is not like the main goalkeeper himself. But with time, I think he will adjust fully. It's been a wonderful game. Now we have a goal to check. Even though it was a mistake, but a goal is a goal.
Yeah, a goal is a goal. And those that play in the betting highest scoring half, second half, highest scoring half will be sure. And those, be sure of 2 odds, And those that plays Bayern Munich to score 1 will be sure of their 1.35 odds.
Anybody that picked this game as straight win should not be at rest right now. Because you need to watch. Football is a 90 minutes game.
Yeah, it's a 90 minutes game. It's not
60-something minutes.
It's not over yet.
So, obviously, that person should not celebrate it until they bring it on.
Yes.
Then they can try to celebrate. But when you look at this match, so far so good. It has been okay. Yeah, but I see that PSG really needs them.
Yeah, PSG, I think they are waking up. With that attempt on goal, I think it's a very beautiful one. And a very beautiful play from a set piece, that is a corner kick. And
they don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. Because when you are going out of the Champions League and you can look at it, you will do all what you can to get yourself back into the game. And it's a team that has not won the Champions League before. So they want to win. Which is why they have been forcing signing. How negotiations can be. Especially if it is one business that you are not the owner. So that's just it. This PSG, people will just be like, oh, they have money, they want to spread around. And people will start cashing in.
But a lot of people are talking about the absence of money. I'm sorry, the absence of Neymar in the Paris Saint-Germain. But Neymar wasn't doing really greatly when he was not injured, when he was there. What I see him do is he hold the ball and run and fall.
Neymar has been a good player, but to me, it's not more of a serious player.
Yeah, he just hold the ball and a little contact, he will fall down. That is all he does.
Not just all he does. On a Neymar day, when Neymar wants to play, he plays. If Neymar wants to play, he plays. But it's just not fully a serious ball.
And the goal scorer has been substituted for Bayern Munich. The goal scorer has been substituted, and who is coming in for him? And it is Sané. It is Sané who has come in for him, Leroy Sané. I remember him playing for Manchester City, and he was one of the youngest lads then, and we saw how Guardiola was using him, and he was doing very well before he came to Bayern Munich.
Yeah, of course. He was doing well. We hope he continues. Because we hope he continues.
Oh. Now they are trying to block all holes for Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain, on aggregate now, it's 2-0 in favor of Bayern Munich on aggregate. So Paris Saint-Germain need to double their effort to at least redeem their image here. Yeah, they need to redeem their image here.
They need to do more than redeeming their image.
And it is Messi who is trying to create chance from outside the 18. Oh, and that shot was blocked. And it's a counter for Bayern Munich. He has one man to pass to, and he passed the ball. Another person has created space, and he passed the ball again. Oh no! That's a corner kick. That's a corner kick. Mendy. Look at that move, and it is Sané, the substitute.
That was a good.
Well, he has two options. When he held that ball for the counter, he has two options: one on the right and one on the left. And that is where teams that are ready to score. Creating options for whoever is having the ball.
Yeah. It's about dividing your field into units.
Yeah.
Playing as a unit. When you play as a unit, you take this pass, you have other options to pass. So once they mark your man, second man, the third man can be there. So it's honestly, this game has really turned up to promotion. You have not just written school, and
Yeah. And that is what we are expecting. We are expecting more goals. I think 1-0 is not a bad result for Bayern Munich. And in fact, they will go home celebrating because it's a big victory here. If this match ends 1-0 in favor of Bayern Munich, I think it will be another clean sheet for them.
obviously, you'll be happy if your team wins, qualify for the next round, either by hook or crook, either 1 or 2, it doesn't matter. You just have to qualify, and that's what matters. Because once you qualify, you know that you are in little by little. You know, after this is the last step.
Yeah. You know, I sometimes when I look at Bayern Munich, they have a way of beating big teams. You understand? And it's like they are born for that. We saw the way they defeated Barcelona, and we saw the way they defeated Barcelona and other big teams. And today they are defeating Paris Saint-Germain, another big club. And in the round of 8, so far we have Chelsea who has qualified. Benfica also have qualified. So we are waiting for the remaining 6 people to qualify that will join them in the round of 8. Already 2 is there, Chelsea and Benfica.
You know, Benfica surprised many of us with the way they took Club Brugge to the cleaner.
Another chance for Bayern Munich. Oh, the chance has been blocked, and that is Danilo.
I think there was an handball around it.
You know, so far so good. The officiating, how have you seen it? Is it fair enough?
The officiating has been good. That's why the fact that sometimes it looks as if the referee is slow, but the officiating has not been bad. Look at it. PSG is trying to play through the middle, and Bayern has choked the middle. It's only common sensical for them to start using the wings.
Yeah.
And they have players that can run. In all these teams, that's like, that's a good one.
Good attack. Someone there, did he pass the ball?
Oh, that was a good chance.
That was a good chance.
That was good. So this match is getting more interesting. You know, I said that when you get to 70 minutes or something, you start seeing the sense of urgency. That urgency, you will see it. You start feeling the sense of urgency.
Yeah, everybody will come back alive because that will be down to them that, oh, we have seen how the match is going. We can qualify. We can qualify. Probably that's like now that is 1-0. It will be down on Paris Saint-Germain that they are 1-0 down and they need to come with urgency. You know, that's why they begin to apply fire brigade approach.
Yes, you know that this kind of time now, you can see the coach might decide to remove a defender for his check. You know, when it's 10 minutes, you want to risk it. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it boomerangs. So sometimes you just have to just take the risk. Because if it's work out, people start praising you for a tactical brilliance. But when it doesn't, they will start abusing it for its tactical move. So it's just all encompassing, really. It's neither here nor there.
All right. And the match between Tottenham and AC Milan is still goalless. And it's possession 52 for Tottenham and 48 for AC Milan. Shot on goal, just one shot on goal for each side. That is to tell you that there is no firepower, trying to score. That is the ratio of scoring goal is very, very low.
You know, you can't give what you don't have. For me, PSG this season has not been really
Yes, I'm talking about Tottenham and AC Milan.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Tottenham this season, they have not been consistent. AC Milan, too, they won the league last season, but it was like more of like a fluke. Because many teams were not consistent. But with the way it is going, right, by now, I think AC Milan might just take away that 1-0.
AC Milan may just take away that 1-0. And if AC Milan take away that 1-0, that means another England team have left the Champions League. That means another England team will leave the Champions League, right?
What can we say? When John go mature, you separate the boys
from the men, yeah.
So that's what is happening. John go down the mature. And he just has to separate the boys from the men. And over time, let's just see, because football sometimes can be very fun. It can change in a trickle overnight. But with what I've seen so far, I don't think we can coming back.
You don't see Tottenham coming back into this game. Barcelona out of the Champions League, and Manchester City.
Manchester City will defeat Leipzig. You know they are coming to the Etihad.
Yeah.
So I think that one is done and
The needful. And if Manchester City can win that, I mean, you still have how many England team? You have two England team. That is the
but
Blues.
Let's not assume yet. Because in football, anything can happen. So let's see if Liverpool can upturn or overturn the 3-0.
Because they have used the Man U to practice.
The Man U match was more like a training section.
They used it to practice. Practice how to score more goals in one match.
Look at the way Salah was mesmerizing them. But looking at it actually, I don't see Tottenham going far. But AC Milan, because they're a traditional side, they can still go far.
AC Milan have a very good record when it comes to Champions League because they have won the Champions League 7 times. They are just behind Real Madrid. Yes, sir. Who has won it 14 times? You understand what I'm saying? They're just behind Real Madrid.
They are not just behind Real Madrid. They are far behind Real Madrid.
They are far behind Real Madrid because it's just like 7. If you divide 14 into 2, what do you get? You get 7. So you have 7, and that's where you have the likes of Liverpool, Bayern Munich, who have 6, who have won it 6 times. You know, so it's AC Milan is not a small team when it comes to Champions League.
Know, Champions League is not for boys; it's for men. So teams like Man City, they are still boys. Teams like Arsenal are still boys. You need to win the Champions League before you can get to the men league. So for you to be recognized as a fully established team in Europe, you need to have won the Champions League. It's a good thing.
So it is 80 minutes into the second half, and it's still 1-0 in favor of Bayern Munich. Paris Saint-Germain are still struggling. Will Messi come and overturn it? Will Mbappe come? We are all looking towards them. We are all looking upon them to come and make this difference. This is where we need them. This is where they are needed by their club to come and make impact in this kind of match because we love to see them in the final. Won't you love to see them in the final?
We love to see them, but if they don't make it to the final, it will be their fault. Of course, because you need to play well and you need to win games. But I still think this their coach doesn't really have the technical know-how for Champions League.
You don't really have it. The Pochettino, his activities in Paris Saint-Germain when he was the coach, can you compare it with what this man is doing right now?
You cannot compare Conte with Pochettino.
I mean the present coach of Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, okay.
The present coach of Paris Saint-Germain and
Gartier.
Yeah.
The guy he just collected the job. He needs that. He's topping the table, which is good. But when you now look at it, apart from topping the table, he needs to do that. Because PSG cannot be spending like that because of the fund. They are spending to win the Champions League, and which I think will be very important for them. But nevertheless, with time we will see where we are going from there. But
They need now the match between Tottenham and Richardson has just been brought in by Conte to come and do the needful, to come and do the damage, and it is 71 minutes in the match between Tottenham and AC Milan. Song has been spectacular in this very particular match, and Harry Kane, we are looking forward to him to score a goal in this match.
Hopefully. You know, I told you that this game is looking like they might not.
A chance for AC Milan, and he threw that one away cheaply.
That was Real.
Oh, so he threw it away cheaply. He just missed that ball. And,
That's one thing about football. Take your chances. Take your chances. No matter how small, how spacious, take your chances. That's one of the PSG's own doing. First, like they got their chances, but they didn't take them. And that's an error. That's a big problem for me. Take their chances. Believe me. You will have sealed the game by now because Tottenham is not even really living up to expectations.
they are not living up to expectation. They are still struggling in the midfield, still battling. A match between Tottenham and Chelsea, they defeated Chelsea 2-0. 2-0, and the spirit they used in that match to play that match, they came out with a strong spirit, they were focused, they were determined, and we saw it in the result. But here, that determination is not here.
You know that they are playing it as if there's nothing at stake like that. Look at the body language of Tottenham players. You cannot compare this to the way Dortmund was chasing every second ball.
Even when they were go down.
When they were go down. So when you look at it like this now, you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, you really understand. That is the spirit. That is the spirit we need in this kind of match. Even though you lose, people, your fans will say, okay, you try, but they will still be happy with you that you did well. We saw the determination, but...
Of course. See, football it has a lot to do with psychology. You need to first believe. So when you are not doing the needful by believing, that means you have a tough time. That was a good job on the goalkeeper. Oh, the goalkeeper now wanted to kill. You know, footballers can be very funny.
They can be very funny. You look at, these people, these footballers, they are so crazy, there was a contact between both of them. And the goalkeeper already threw his leg and his arm to hit him. You understand? But it was unfortunate. And he's the one that is still complaining.
Of course. Look at this one. Somebody is up there. They send the ball there. Why are you turning back to where the ball came from? That's one of the things I don't like about it.
Something you're going to look at it.
See, why is he going there?
No, let me tell you. The mind game Richardson is playing right now. You know what I'm saying? He has offended the defenders. He has offended the goalkeeper. You understand? The next thing he will do, you understand what I'm saying? The next thing he will do is for him to run inside the team box and somebody will clear him down and get a penalty.
It doesn't always work that way. Especially when you have a crazy referee down. Because there are some guys that used to claim strong guys. So it's all encompassing really. You just have to look at it and say, this game is too close to call. Even when they release the fixture, I looked at the game. And you can see that from the league, AC Milan has not been consistent. Win today, lose tomorrow. Even lose to the unexpected opponent.
Okay, the match against Paris Saint-Germain is in its 89th minute 1 minute to the end of regulation time. Any moment from now, Tottenham and AC Milan is 76th minute. 76th minute, and we still have up to 14 minutes to go in this match. And it is Tottenham who is trying to score, creating chances from right, left, and from the center.
You know, Tottenham now is now beginning to take the... That's why I have my reservations on coaches like Conte. Coaches like Conte, yeah, I have my reservations on them. Because why can't you start the game like this when you know you need a goal? Now, when he's not working, 9 minutes, you're not bringing in guys to increase that. It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way. Corner kick for Tottenham. We then make use of it. Throw a cross there. And, you know, even the set pieces they're having, they've had up to 6 corner kicks and they not make use of any.
You know that AC Milan is defending well. The mission of AC Milan here is just to stop Tottenham from scoring. Once they can do that successfully for 90 minutes, Tottenham will be out. AC Milan will be in the quarterfinal. And it will be a giant stride, missing out from the Champions League. And when you come back stronger. Like stronger, way stronger. After being eliminated from the, I think, group stage. Was it last season or the 2 seasons before? So you need to make a statement. Oh, it's still AC Milan and we are back. Once you can do that successfully, then those are one of the things this victory will do. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
One of the things, if they qualify for the quarterfinal now, more teams will be more wary of them.